guys, Shadow or Panic here, and welcome back to my channel, and I'm really excited for this one. So I have found a new game on Steam. It's called Hooked by You. I've never heard of it before, but it's a Dead by Daylight dating simulator, I think. I'm hoping it's messy, I'm hoping there's drama. I'm not sure if we get to date the Dead by Daylight characters or if we're like setting them up with each other. Either way, I hope it's going to be good, and I hope Hag is in it because Hag is my main and I'm really excited to see how she looks, and if she's like super pretty, I hope she is. But anyway, grab a drink, grab a snack, let's get into it. Okay, so we have to name ourselves, and I'm guessing this is what they're going to refer to me as, so I can either go with Shadow or Panic because I guess I have two aliases. We'll go with Shadow. I feel like I'm feeling Shadow today. I use them intermittently. If you didn't know the lore behind it, I watch Shadow games. I'm not really branded to Panic at Respawn, so some people know me as Shadow, some people know me as Panic, so I just refer to myself as both, so everybody knows who I am. But I'm so excited for this. Can't decide what would be better, if I get to date them or if I'm setting them up with each other. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it and gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Okay. Whoa, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute or can I go on? I'm not decided. Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. The ocean, an eternity if you catch my drift. Well, not now, ocean. Sorry, Shadow. May I continue? Yes, please go on. Okay then, as I was. I'm just like coughing. No matter what they say, they look at me and I'm just coughing in the background. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. What the frick is that? A decomposing face as I put you from beneath the sand? All you can do is vomit a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Oh my god. Okay. Ooh, I like this kind of like choose your own adventure. I love those games. I say, I don't want to touch the face. I close my eyes is going to do no good. I'm running. You turn away from this wretched sight and begin to run. But the beach is endless. Despite how far you run, you get nowhere. Exhausted, you stop and look behind you. Your footsteps are raised by the soft blue waves. You turn inland. Considering your lack of options, you've got no choice but to walk into the brush. However, the beauty of the beach is not shared by the darkness of the palmy woods before you. There's nothing inviting about the shadowy forest. Terror freezes you in your steps. Why are you trying to run away? This is paradise. You're here to enjoy yourself, didn't you know? Have a little bit of fun. Take charge of your own experience. Well, that was surely weird. Well, that was sure weird, that voice again. Do oceans normally talk? Your memory isn't right, but you're pretty sure you remember learning as a child that oceans do not speak directly to people in spooky terms. I think I agree. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger on any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump your foot. Is it another dead body? Oh, it's a ball! Oh yeah, okay. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Oh my god, Huntress! A little help, please? You turn around and that's when you see what's waiting for you and your jaw hits the floor. How yeah it would! How yeah it would! Oh my god, Wraith? Oh my god. Oh my god, Spirit? Oh my god, I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know who to pick. Trapper? I wonder if this is Can We Have Them All situation. Oh my gosh. 4 gorgeous monsters stand between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them ooze with unending energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. I wonder if I'll get No. Shh. Don't finish that sentence. Your heart begins to race, curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers. I don't know, not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush to your mind at once that you're completely paralysed. I think I will be paralysed because, not gonna lie, I don't do well in front of hot people, and hot. There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at the monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters though. Yeah. I mean, if you just saw these people on the beach, I don't know if I'd put monster against any of them, unless Wraith because he's like the only one that's kind of doesn't look human. The rest, I wouldn't say they were monsters though. Like, not in your traditional sense, you know what I mean? What do you do? Okay, do we toss the ball back? Do we kick it back? Do we just say, no thank you? Or do we just do nothing and say nothing? I feel like I can't kick, I'm not gonna lie, I'm the, like, when you're in like high school and stuff, and the boys used to play football, and then you used to be hanging by, and then they used to like kick the ball over, like, oh, kick it back. If I kicked that back, I used to dread it because it was not going in the direction I wanted it to go in. So I'm better at throwing. Let's throw it back. He bent down and grabbed the ball. It's one from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give it the ball a toss, it arcs gracefully through the air and lands right in Huntress's hands. Nailed it. Oh my god, that was such a good first impression. Do you think she loves us yet? Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grabs it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay, it's natural. I'm not gonna lie, I think I would enjoy it either way. Try hard much? Alright, Spirit. Alright. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you step out of it, you realise that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion on their private beach. So do people just like wash up often enough that it's not a big deal? Or do they not think I've washed up? Do they think I'm just chilling by the beach? Also, what's their opinion on the head? Like, I feel like these are questions we need answering. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give too much away. She's like, I did say they were killers, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a bloody stroked finger in your direction. I kind of wish they had them. I kind of love it. Don't be scared, Shadow. You were made for this. Made for what? To be murdered or to join them? Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out well. Exactly. If the ocean tells you not to be scared, don't be scared. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Will we kiss? It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the volleyball game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Perfect. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. There's a policy I hold for pretty much everyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Yeah, that's pretty fair. If they always listen to the person covered in blood. Hey, don't worry about it. It's all just a game. Existence, that is. Thank you, Spirit, coming to me. Coming to my rescue. Besides, you seem a lot more interested than the silly game. What's your deal and what brings you here? I honestly couldn't tell you, so I don't know. You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? Domination. And Wraith is just sighing. That was Wraith. The sigh means he's done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Okay, fair. Does Wraith not talk? Trapper, look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. Who are you calling a moron, Trapper? Oh my god. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? No. What's that pose after? Can I kill them? Jazz hands. The Huntress, you know you can't, thank you. At least not yet. Do I have to, like, show myself worthy to not die? Okay, Trapper's like, oh yeah, not yet. Hey, Shadow, you might want to, say something. Actually, never mind, there'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. Be warned, answer quickly and answer well. Oh my god, I didn't do well under pressure. This is a timed quiz and it'll be very important later. So our decisions now are going to affect the game later. Oh my god. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one, I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Very! I'm talking about my Shadow in the game, by the way. This is my Shadow persona I'm going to judge it off, not me personally. Trapper, that's what you think very attractive is compared to... Alright. Trapper flexes and his muscles are so tight you can practically see the blood running through his veins. Oh my god. What the fuck? Wraith, you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility, flight, or super strength? Invisibility, because then I could sneak into places. Invisibility. Same, although sometimes I think I am ready. Same, although sometimes I think I already am. Oh my god, that sentence is messed up. Okay, Spirit, what was your best subject in school? Math, history, or skipping class? Let's say history. I'm so bad at math, and I was such a goody two-shoes, I was scared to skip class in case I got caught. Okay, nice. That's important to know what came before, so we are not doomed to repeat humanity's mistakes. I mean, we will anyways, but still, yeah, that's fair. I also don't hope they don't ask me any history questions, because I'm not good at history. It was just my favourite of the three. Okay, Henches, what's your favourite animal? Dog, cat? I don't know what this is. I'm going to say dog. I love dogs. You look absolutely adorable in a little puppy mask. Oh my god. What's your favourite colour? Green. Let's say blood red, because I think they might like that. It is technically green. Green is my favourite colour. Okay, some call it the colour of love, but love is another word for pain. Okay, we're getting deep here. What is your dream job? Ooh. Not working at all. I'm not going to lie. I would love to be retired. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations of climbing the ladder. I feel like we know each other's spirit. I feel like we're on the same level. Okay, Trapper. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. How did you know I was a millennial, first of all? Best favourite ice cream. Oh my god, there's so many. I love mint ice cream, but I also love like something with a bit of crunch, like a honeycomb ice cream. It's sick. Vanilla, chocolate, horse flesh. I'm just going to have to go for vanilla. I hate chocolate ice cream. Chocolate ice cream, hot take maybe, is the worst ice cream. Your favourite flavour is pain. Okay. I'm getting some red flags from Trapper over there. Huntress say, Ovi, and Spirit. See? Us three, I think. And Wraith is minus vanilla swirled with pain. Okay. I think mint chip is the greatest flavour ever conceived myself, but enough about damn ice cream. Am I right? I just said that. I love mint ice cream. But it has to be done well. It can't taste like toothpaste. Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right. Always, it's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. Okay. We're teachers' lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavour ice cream? Mint chip! I feel like we have to do it. So obedient. Oh my god. I think you're going to do just fine. Anyhow, now that they know so much about you, I'm sure this group wants you to start getting to know them. Okay, so... Hi, I'm Trapper. I'm pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. And I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Poor Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. Same. I really hate most things either. It's just not worth my time. But the things I do hate, I really hate. You know? I know. Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering, and society is carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It better to just not take every... Oh my god, like I feel like me and Spirit are kinda... I feel like we'd had some deep talk, you know what I mean? Jesus, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now, and that's most exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Trapper, yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Spirit, grow up. Grow a body? I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. I love how he says something sassy and does a pose. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely. Actually, I love how sassy they are amongst each other. Like, I love the back and forth. I'm here for it. For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, I'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon. They'll want to show off soon enough. Okay, if we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Well, for once, I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat docked nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of luxury and power. Wraith just rolls his eyes. Fair enough. Don't mind him, he just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the culture it engenders. Same, actually same. What about hanging by the pool? I vote pool, I hate boats. I find the water calming, simple, and beautiful. Hey, what about a volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? It's perfectly good lounge to chill. Is it going to make me pick? I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Okay, yeah, I knew it was. Where do you want to go? Ooh. I feel like this might be good because I could do with a pina colada, I feel like. So, let's go to the lounge. To kick up our feet, look out at the ocean and relax on your own terms. Who would want to do anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink on a hot day is the best. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would want to be granted a break from the constant grinding and chasing and fighting to get ahead, and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever? Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by their rules. I won't do it any longer. Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Okay, is she going to get murdery? Oh my god, Claudette! Dwight? Hold on, just for one moment. Here's Dwight! No way! This is Dwight and Claudette, our activity coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. The only help remaining on the island. This place we call Mid Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. Oh my god, imagine if they all just started breaking out into song and dance. I would love that, I'm not gonna lie. None of the others survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall herefore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time. So very long, I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry! Anyway, you should probably let Dwight and Claudette do the mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that has started to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to their venue of choosing. However, in future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible. Don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here, okay. At least you can do is allow us to do our job. And the most you could do is help us get off this... wait, Dwight? Yes, pardon me, please follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with. Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is a skating option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? Oh, no. I think you've been mistaken. It seems Dwight was asking for help to get off his island, though. Oh, right, yes, that's true. He was, but he just meant that he wants to get to another vacation island getaway a couple of miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodation than this island. It's one of those big corporation outfits, quite exclusive, but all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm of this island, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all the money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter mostly. Then I agree with them, not like the other island. So, what shall it be? Yeah, I still think we should go for a pina colada, not gonna lie. I think it would be good to soothe the nerves. Finally, freedom from that prosperous primate, and there's four of us will be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you from beneath her gigantic sun hair. She takes on a conspiratorial tone. I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone already knows that I technically float above the ground, so nobody believed I was even putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. When I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap, and then that didn't work, I tried whining, and when that didn't work, I threatened to kill every single person on this island. But it turns out I'm not the first to toss those kind of threats around on this island. So, thanks, I guess, for getting it called off. Anyway, no, are we threatening to end each other again? I feel like that was like a little bit of a nervous laugh. Now it's right he takes on the conspiratorial tone, his eyes shifting as he slips into a loud whisper. Please just make it quick. That's funny. It's what you've been saying when we get behind the bar to make you the drink of your dreams. Pina colada, pina colada, pina colada. Please, please, please. I love a pina colada. Hilarious, right? Right? Yeah. Funny. So what will you be having? Oh my god, it's not even an option. Oh, I don't like any of these. I definitely don't want a virgin anything because I think I need the alcohol right about now. Let's just say a vodka soda. That's like a vodka and coke, right? That's like that. Vodka soda coming right up. I don't know why pina colada wasn't on the option. You're on an island and there's no like fruity cocktails. Really takes me back home, you know. Vodka is a very special drink to me. Warms the blood on a cold night in the woods. On occasion I would, how do you say, bump into the occasional soldier while hiking across the motherland. They always had a nip of vodka tucked away in a special little silver package in a little hidden pocket. But no one hides anything from me. A bit basic, but drinking vodka on a tropical island? No. And you'll really mix it with soda? Really? They were just options I had. I tried to get a pina colada. They didn't offer me that. There was no fruity cocktail on the list. Being passionate about being passionless is so last year. It's also my thing and you're making it look bad. That's 2 strikes. Does she not like us anymore? Does that mean we're losing our chances? Since we fulfilled your request, it's time to return the favour. Oh god, I should have asked what I would need to do. before letting them do it for me, because they could say anything now and I'd just have to do it. I should have known that was a catch. Icebreaker time! I swear, had I known you'd pull this kind of faux enthusiastic community building crap, I'd have suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before I ever set foot near this bar. Yeah, no, same. I don't like it, an icebreaker. Like when you go to like a job or an event and they're like, let's all go around in a circle and everyone say their name and a fun fact about them. I'm like, please don't. My fun fact is I don't want to be here and doing this right now. Like, I hate everything about this. No. I don't even know if I have a fun fact about me. Like, what is considered a fun fact? You don't think it could be fun? A little fun? Never mind, I hate it. This sucks, but it could be fine, or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat? I've literally never seen him in a hat. If we must make small talk, at least pick a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game that nerds learn at their non-sport after-school activities that I definitely never did because I'm no nerd. Methinks a certain someone doth protest too much. Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand behind the cool fog beneath my saved feet. I think I said 7 actually. The topic I choose is books, novels, comics, fiction or non-fiction. Reading is the only real escape from the inescapable horror of life, the escape into your own mind. Honestly, Spirit, same girl. I love reading. I love. A groan rolls through the crowd. Not a lot of readers here. I'd imagine based on that response, they were much more enthusiastic about drinking. We can do both. They considering the situation we're in, it seems appropriate time to ask you, Shadow, what's your desert island book? The one book you'd bring if you were well on an island like this? I feel like the normal response would be a survival book or a book on how to make food out of nothing, how to build shelter out of trees. So, like Bear Grylls book, but that's just lame. I want to read like a nice storybook. It has to be a classic horror for reasons that should be obvious. Okay, she means because this is an island of horror villains, and also these books are all public domain. Okay, nothing too modern. Humanity has really gotten soft these past couple of years. So what's your favourite? Dracula, Frankenstein. I've never read any of these. Let's go with Dracula because I love the vibes in the castle. Dracula is one classic that's still scary. To be secluded by some To be seduced by some beautiful stranger only to learn later on that they're a mortal villain. I mean, is that really a deal breaker? I don't know. Is that? No, maybe. It's downright thrilling. Exactly. See, we know. Well, I guess what I was going to say, that despite the deviant behaviour of Dracula and the threat of possible danger or even death that he possesses, you can't help but get turned on a little by the liberation from the status quo that he represents. Same here. Okay. So, what if an older doctor says he's a bad guy, you're supposed to reek the garlic and sleep alone? Who do they think would buy into that exactly? If you're going to be trapped in a nightmare that is undead life eternal, which I know a little something about, you could do a lot worse with great clothes, a castle, a lover who doesn't take shit from anyone. That's what I'm saying. The scariest part of Dracula is thinking that no one will ever be quite as interested to make love to as a vampire. And the hope would also for me would be that he would, as I said, I've never read it, offer to turn me, and then I would now also be a vampire, because that is my life goal. Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. Okay. Before you know what's going on, Henches is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devilish twinkle in a half-mask-covered eye. Might I suggest something a little naughty? Let's all get in a circle and spin this bad boy. Oh my god, Trickster! Trickster has arrived. Great idea. Trickster, isn't it a bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the only one who gets to make these rules, so I'm not sure who I'm asking. But I wasn't ready for this. Well, hello, and who is this new fan in the waiting? Fan? Trapper. Beat it, hack. I don't know. What's the harm in inviting one more person to join the circle in our game? Honestly, yeah, I love how the game representation of me reflects a real life version of me. What's one more? In fact, I say let's add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more. Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying it's a great idea while also teasing the secret Trickster ending. I got much better things to do here than hang out. I'm famous. Toodle! I mean, famous on an island where there's only currently, 8 of us? I don't know. What could you possibly be doing? Sit your ass down. The rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap spit. That's it. Okay. I don't like that description. Can we just say kiss? Like, I don't like that. Sounds gross. But let's be clear, this ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way. Okay, so keep it under like 5 minutes, yeah? All makeouts will happen out of view of the public eye. Real romantic like. Yes, romance is the goal. So we'll be waiting here in complete silence, trying to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out on the other side of the bar. But not watching. Okay. Like adults, romantic well-adjusted adults. Shadow, you're up. Okay, you grip the bottle in your hand and put your fate in the hands of an empty bottle guards. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer which rotates clockwise direction, and on the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Here's the upcoming minigame. It's a special minigame, perfect for the less coordinated because there is no winning or losing. Well, not technically. Whatever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if I don't know where you want it, that's a bit of losing, but no one has to know if you don't tell them. Okay. Ready to play, or would you like to... No, I'm ready. I've literally never been more ready for anything in my whole entire life. Let's go. I'm ready. Okay. Spin the bottle and see who you get to smooch. Who do we want? I mean, me and Spirit have kind of been hitting it off a little bit. And Huntress... Huntress is just Huntress. Like, have you seen that woman? But also, I feel like me and Trapper would have this, like... back and forth, it'd be like enemies to lovers vibe. So I'm ready. He's a bit quiet, but we can still get to know him. So I'm not honestly sure who I want. I'd be happy with any of them at this point. Let's go. Wait, I have to click stop. Huntress. Okay. You have to actually spin it multiple times to get your result. First you get 3 times. It's your true match. Do you have to do it again? Okay. Stop. Ooh, I'm gonna close my eyes so I don't accidentally cheat because I want it to be up to the DBD gods. Okay. I will Spirit again. Okay, and then Huntress. Oh my god. Spirit. They were my top 2 picks, so I'm very happy. I'm very happy right now. Spirit is your... We also got an achievement as a casual mini gamer. Ooh. Just this morning you were waking up on a strange beach surrounded by strangers with murderous intent. Now you're looking across the beach trail as Spirit, less than an eye, sweat glistening on his skin. Your heart races, you can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Spirit takes you by the hand and you sit face to face in a private section of the bar. She begins to reach for you, putting her hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way she is. You're sweating in a gross way you'd sweat at an interview for your job you're not even remotely qualified for. I think I will be sweating in this situation, so we agree. You don't know what to do. If you try and lock your lips in this state, you might gross her out so completely that she'll never be able to look at you romantically again. Spirit, wait, I have some bad news for you. I have something in my teeth, don't I? I think I might be seaweed. I have no idea how long I was in this ocean. No, well, maybe, but that's not what I was going to say. This is not happening. Not now, maybe not ever. If they think I'm going to make out with some stranger just because a bottle told me to, they've got another thing coming, and so do you. Namely, a katana into your heart. If you ever try to make a move under such absurd circumstances, I was not going to. Yeah, I know, you seem pretty harmless, and not at all like that bad to kiss. If I were interested, which I'm not at this moment. Are we going to tell them we kissed? We are. I'm not above lying if you want. Oh my god, yes, I definitely wasn't up for kissing you. I mean, if you had tried to kiss me, I definitely would have pushed you away and said, whoa, chill, girl, chill. This is too soon. This is way too soon. I would definitely not have, grabbed your top there, pulled you in closer. That definitely would have happened. You're delusional. I didn't want to kiss anyway. So that thing about me not being a bad kiss, was that a lie to get me to play along? If you want to know the truth, figure it out for yourself, but don't expect this life to hand you the gifts like me. All I was ever handed was pain and suffering. I wonder if Huntress would have kissed me. Treat me well and I'll return the favour. Otherwise, try a different route and see what happens. Okay. I hate to break up such a passionate moment. That we only assume was passionate because we never spy on you constantly while dying on this island. But dinner is being served right away and we must insist you join us. We wouldn't want anyone dying of starvation when there are so many more interesting things to die from. Right? Like, death by kissing. You're so into it, nobody takes a breath and then you die of no oxygen. That would be better. But obviously not for us on this island because nobody wants to. Seems like the next activity is mealtime. How quaint. You're expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrived at a cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette ask you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And, oh great, terrific, it seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Are we going to have to, like, remember what everyone's preference is and seat them ourselves? Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprise! Yeah, well, they don't call him expected, sir. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around cowards. No, around crowds of killers, and my whole stick gets a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, Shadow. Real good. Thank you. I wonder if we get the meaner version of Trickster, or if we just get Trickster. Not that I'm complaining, but I'm just wondering. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at a table if they sit side by side. How about this? How about we pitch this? Huntress, me, Trapper. I feel like that's a sandwich I could get involved in. Like, I would just be like the filling to that sandwich, and there could be the bread. Look at this, we can't fit everyone on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. It's completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every area you think you see is a choice. Got that? Got it. Okay. Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. I don't get to sit by anyone. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous, sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy it. We really, really hope you do. Okay. Hey, you don't actually tell us what you were serving. What are we eating? It's meat seasoned with a specific number of spiced herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favourite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. That's a bold statement coming from you, Wraith, which, you know, you're a murderer. Which, you know, considering what you've been up to, who are you to get judgy now? Exactly. I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat me, so that's like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping, let's eat. Hey Shadow, you know what I'm thinking? It's going to be a person on the spit, right? Or several pot. Yeah, I think it's going to be a person, judging by the head we found on the beach, or the severed head, I should say. I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button down prints, you know, yeah. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some of the layers of meat. I think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours, Claudette. It could have took 48 hours, girl. I'm not eating it. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Whoa, he's right for a change, because I am, with my broad axe. It's a perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twine. First, who says twine? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obvs. The hell it is. Oh, and I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. I mean, I actually don't know. I feel like they're all good for the job. Like, we've got a cleaver, we've got an axe, we've got a katana. Maybe the katana is the worst because it's so big. But it can still cut the meat. I just want to know who's the cleanest. Blood. I'm guessing Trapper's got blood because he's got blood all over him. Spirit's katana looked kind of clean when she showed us before, so I vote that. Please stop. Please, I hate when we fight or talk or even when we look at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull. No, your weapon is the worst for it. I don't think Wraith should do it. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to death. Yeah, to a second death. Hey Shadow, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean, dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. That's how you say that word, isn't it? They once argued over who had the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight, and it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're all done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value of maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why didn't you just let me carve up dinner? Okay, splendid. We'd hate for it to get cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Perfect. I love when they give me a weapon. Especially because they've all got weapons. I feel like I need something for myself. Okay. This is the same, yeah, this is the same minigame we've done before, so I'm not gonna press, okay. Let's see. To achieve the perfect success, land on the area of target. Okay. Ready to play? No, I'm ready. This is the second time we've done this game, so I've already got it down. I'm gonna be a pro. Perfect! Hell yeah! Hell yes! Ooh! It's kind of like another game that I play often has got my spacebar reflexes on point. Damn. Not bad. I think that still counted. Damn. Okay, it's a little bit harder when it gets faster. Pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do in a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes. Oh, you can also press spacebar to move the text along. I've been pressing my left mouse button. Dinner is served. For real. The sounds, especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food up behind him. Oh, nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight are the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it would be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Shadow. Number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. I personally would find that as one of the biggest cons of being dead, because I do love eating food, and to be dead and not having to, or not being able to eat food ever again would really, really give me depression. So if I was Spirit, I would still eat food, even if it didn't do anything for me, just for the taste. Yeah, because I just love food, I do. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might not have noticed, but I'm mostly a bunch of dismembered body parts float. It'd probably like fall through her. Isn't there like a movie? It might be Hotel Transylvania or something. I think it's a cartoon, but there's like something and he's eating food and it's just going directly through him. Because he's like some sort of ghost, or he's like disembodied, or he's like see-through or something. I can't think what that is. You might not have noticed, but I'm okay, we read that. Do you see how deep this cut in my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behaviour of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. At least we've got a good view though. But even worse is that they're staring at you. You're not eating, they don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want me to tell them? This is gross. Everything about this dinner is an abomination for... I mean, I didn't really want you to go in that hard. I just kind of wanted to say I don't want to eat human. We don't do that where I'm from. From what is almost certainly human meat to the lack of manners to the talk of dismembered body part, yeah. And all the noises, everything is just so vile I might throw up. Even Spirit's talking about number twos. I thought she was the classy one. Oh, well then, I didn't realise our eat... Oh, we shouldn't have picked this one. I feel like we're taking a step back. We're insulting them. We don't want to insult them. Don't be so judgmental, sheesh. If I could feel shame or sadness, I might be experiencing both right now. But what I feel is rage, and I'm furious with you. And I'm furious you just ruined the meal. I have a whole leg to eat. Even though you're in the hot seat right now, you're not nearly as panicked as you probably should be. As almost certainly the lack of calories catching up to you, and you feel your whole body begin to shut itself down. Oh hey, it's me again, your friend, mentor and guide. Narrator to narrator, the ocean. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something... So we can die. Oh my god. Start to see it's over and have it fast forward back to where you were. Wait, can we go... Okay, so we can like undo them? This place holds many secrets, even from itself. But that only truly matters can be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. Okay, the ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I've got to give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay, how long have we been going for? Right. I'm so sorry to do this to you. I think I think we're going to end this one here. Because I don't know how... I feel like that's a good pause. We've done day 1. This is going on to day 2. I'm not sure how long the game is. So I don't want to, like, make the video too long. If you would like a long video and you just want me to finish the rest in one go, I'm more than happy to do that. Let me know. If not, I'll cut it up into bite-sized chunks that are, like, easier to watch, I guess. But yeah, let me know what you think. Also, I want questions. Let me know what you think of this game, because honestly, this is so good. I love the dialogue, and I love how funny and, like, banter they are between each other. I'm here for it. And also, I want to know who you guys would date. I'm kind of leaning towards Huntress right now. But you guys let me know who you would be picking. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. That was so good. And I'll catch you next time.